So I'm finally back from yet another hiatus, and before I talk about Black Panther Wakanda Forever and the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, both of which I have now seen, I will be reviewing both those tomorrow, and this time I mean it. I wanted to talk about something DC related first, and if you can see the fact that I'm wearing my Star Labs shirt, I think you can all guess exactly what I'm talking about, and that's the Flash TV show. Now, this news is weeks and weeks old, but I still felt like I'd forgotten to make a video about it, and I feel like now is just kind of the perfect time, because I've got other stuff to do, but I just needed to make a video now. And this is something that really pissed me off when I saw this. So, we all know that Season 9 of The Flash will be its last, and thank God for that. This show has been going in a drastic downhill spiral ever since Season 3. And even the first few seasons are not good television. They're just passable television at best. Because the CW is a landmark of shitty American television nowadays. So it makes sense that the show's bad. Because every show on the CW is bad or became bad. Like, Supernatural struggled in its last few seasons, Arrow struggled in its second half, Flash has been on a downhill spiral, Supergirl, Black Lightning, and Batwoman were never good. I didn't watch Legends of Tomorrow, but I heard that one was okay. I have no reason to believe that, though. Riverdale's god-awful, Gotham Knights looks atrocious, oh dear god. I can't believe that show hasn't been canceled. Like, I can't believe they haven't canceled the release of that show. Really, Batgirl got the axe, but Gotham Knights got to slide through? Really, Zaslav? And again, the Scoop sequel got the axe, but the Velma show got to slide through? Come on, Zaslav. I thought you were trying to cut down on shitty shows and movies. But I digress. So, we all know that the Flash Season 9 is probably going to be chock full of cameos from the Arrowverse, and probably a lot of villains. Like, Reverse Flash will probably show up again, despite having been killed 5 times by now, I think. I don't know, something like that. Zoom will probably make an appearance. Savitar will probably make an appearance somehow. It's like it'll be chock full of cameos and previous villains. But there is a new villain, a new Flash villain, and this one really got under my skin. And it's Red Death. Now, Red Death is a really cool character in the comics. Well, it's cool for, like, the storyline he's used for. Like, if he was overused, I don't think it would work. Like, if he was, like, a major villain, I don't think it would work very well. But he works for what he is. And if you don't know what Red Death is, essentially it's a combination of Batman and the Flash. And the backstory is, in basic terms, Batman wanted Flash to go back in time to save his parents, similar to how Flash did in Flashpoint, but Barry refuses for obvious reasons. So Batman takes matters into his own hands, and through some science nonsense superhero stuff that doesn't make a ton of sense, they end up combining into one person, where it's like a combination. You see the suit right here. It's like a Batman suit, but it's got, like, the gold wings on the side, and it's got the Batman logo with the Flash symbol, like, cutting it in half. And it's like a red Batman suit, and the face kind of looks like Zoom's from Season 2 of The Flash. So, it's got, like, the demonic face to it. And it's Bruce Wayne with, like, Barry as, like, a voice in his head, similar to, like, Firestorm, I guess would be the best comparison I can make. And essentially, when he runs, bats trail him instead of lightning. That's actually kind of cool. So there's a lot of other stuff about him, but I'm just giving you the basic backstory of what it is. So, do you see the problem already? First off, what is this suit? What is this cheap, plastic, cosplay-ass looking outfit? I don't How does the suit design in these shows get worse? Like, the Flash suit didn't look very good in the Season 1. It got better and better. I think it peaked with Season 4. The Season 5 suit I liked more than other people did. I think it was mostly the cowl that looked weird. I think had they reconfigured, which they did halfway through the season, they reconfigured it to make it look better. I hate the current suit he has. I think it's awful. But the suit design just gets worse. Like, what is this, again, this plastic, cheap, no-budget suit? This is awful. And it's not Batman. It's Batwoman. Oh my god. I don't get why the CW is so hell. Actually, you know what? I kind of do get. I kind of do know why, but I will never understand why they're so hell bent on making Batwoman by shoving Batwoman as much as possible, because they got to get their use out of their black Batwoman, because you can't shove more political messages in your face without it. And from what I've seen with other set photos, the suit looks just as bad. There's even a point where Batwoman and Red Death are apparently going to face off, which that shouldn't even be a contest. Like, Red Death has super speed, how should she be able to fight it? But if Barry's an incompetent speedster, so maybe Batwoman is too. But you see my problems, right? I hate Batwoman so much. Not just Kate Kane, but I also hate Ryan Wilder, I think this is who it is. I hate this girl. She showed up in Armageddon for no fucking reason. Like, and she all of a sudden had this friendship with Iris, which was never set up ahead of time. Like, I don't even think Iris had met Batwoman up to this point. Not this version, at least. Because I think she briefly met Kate Kane during Crisis on Infinite Earths. But other than that, nothing. So they just kind of shoved it in. That Armageddon crossover, especially the Reverse Flashpoint, God, that was so dumb. It was like the laziest thing you can do with Reverse Flashpoint. It's like all these cool ideas, and they just did nothing with it. But yeah, so The Flash is not done ruining comic book characters, so I can't wait for this show to be over. But then we get Gotham Knights, and that'll be ruining the comics just as much, because apparently the CW hates Batman. Like, they keep using Batwoman, and they made the only Batman who ever showed up a douchebag. And now they're using, for Red Death, they're changing it to Batwoman from Batman, and now they're making a show where a bunch of teenagers are under question for killing Batman. I really should have done a video on that Gotham Knights trailer, but I was just too flabbergasted by that trailer to even talk about it. Maybe I'll do a video about it at some point. Let me know if you want to see a video on it. But yeah, that's all I got for this, and I have Marvel stuff to review, and thank God, because it's so much better than anything DC's been putting out. And The Flash, I can't wait for this fucking show to end.